Hey everybody, welcome back. Unboxing time. Mary's here.
Hello.
We're back from vacation and I'm still sick. But today we're here to open up, I should have looked. The December probably. Might be January. No, it'd have to be December because we got this before I left.
Okay.
December 2019 Horror Pack.
I don't think we did thumbnail for Otaku.
We didn't, I'll just have to find one. We're very out of practice, and I'm sorry, I'll try to keep my hacking to a minimum. I thought I was feeling much better than I was, and then I've been shooting videos and talking, and it's like, oh God, what have I done? But I already set up all the gear, so we're getting it done. So if you want to check out Horror Pack, I have a link in the description below.
Yep.
Should get you a discount at checkout or something like that. And basically you can choose DVDs or you can choose Blu Rays. I think the DVDs are different than the Blu Rays each month. And they're gonna send you 4 or 5 horror movies.
Shitted.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Somebody shaved their pubes all over it.
Or they have a dog in the warehouse.
Oh, good, yeah. That helps my cold. And then one of them will be exclusive to Blu-ray for them. Yeah. That your superpower worked. You totally derailed me. Now keep in mind, I do have a massive movie collection, almost 7,000 titles. As a matter of fact, if we need to today, I can actually look and see if I have things because I've finally started using my Movies app now that, I was checking in something for next week. Now that, you know, Dad and I upgraded to 4K, and I want to keep track of what 4Ks we're doing right now.
Do they do 4K?
No, I wish they did 4K. Is there a 4K subscription box out there? I'll do it. All right, so there's not enough 4K movies, honestly, right now to be doing that. But so we'll check this out and hope I don't have them. They often give me plenty of stuff I do not have. We'll try to show you the movie trailers as we talk over them a little bit.
And sometimes the timing just ends up weird.
Yeah, so just be aware.
So we got Climax, which you just watched, didn't you?
What an experience. But you know what? This is a collector's edition. Mine doesn't have crap. This is a... Hold on, before you show them, I just want to look. Before you show them. Oh, this is loaded. Commentary. Oh, okay. Well, you know what?
Are you doing the thing? Am I doing the thing?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to read it out loud yet. You can do the thing.
Okay, so
I'm happy, though.
Here's the back. In case you want to pause and take a read for yourself.
This movie is not for everybody.
All right. From director Gaspar Noé.
I think it's Noah. I think.
Noah. From Irreversible, Enter the Void, and Love, comes a hypnotic, hallucinatory, and ultimately hair-raising depiction of a party that descends into delirium over the course of one wintry night, tracking their journey from jubilation to chaos and full-fledged anarchy. I was doing so well. Noé observes crushes, why do I have trouble with that word? Rivalries and violence amid a collective psychedelic meltdown, starring Sofia Boutella, Atomic Blonde, and The Mummy, and a cast of professional dancers. Climax is Noah's most brazen and visionary statement yet. Special features include audio commentary with writer-director Gaspar Noé, and Jesus.
I know, it's very tiny print.
An Antidote to the Void, the brand new interview with Gaspar Noé. Nice. Performing Climax, newly produced featurette comprising interviews with actors Kitty Smile, Ramanan.
Good luck with the names.
Gielermick.
Sure.
And Sohila Yakub. I'm guessing.
You don't have to read who all's in there. There's not noticeable
Disco
names.
Inferno, The Sounds of Climax.
Ooh.
Alan Jones, author of Saturday Night Forever, the story of disco and discomania, offers up a track-by-track appreciation of the Climax soundtrack.
Oh, nice.
Shaman of the Screen, the films of Gaspar Noé, a brand new video essay by writer Alexander Heller Nicholas, looking at Gaspar Noé's evolution as a filmmaker, and of course a trailer.
That's great because my version.
I've seen the trailer.
Yeah, my version has nothing. And it's like in a big bulky case. It's weird. I got it off Amazon. But this is my first Gaspar Noé film that I'd ever seen, and I desperately want to see the rest of his film library now. I know he's a very controversial, divisive filmmaker. This movie is not for everyone. This movie very much made me want to go rewatch Mother, which I'm one of the people that love. If that gives you some kind of idea of the kind of experience you might be in for with this. I have told Mary she does need to watch the like 10-minute opening dance scene. Well, there's like actually a big interview sequence at the beginning, but then there's like this big 10-minute massive dance scene. As a fan of dance, I think you'll really appreciate that. But yeah, no, there are some inventive things in here. Your jaw will be on the floor. Don't go into this for story or anything like that. This is an experience, and it's pretty brutal and unrelenting. I wouldn't necessarily it is kind of horror in the sense that it is more of a psychedelic horror, like it will mess with your head, but it's not horror like there's a monster or murderers or things like that.
We are the monsters.
Yeah, shit gets out of hand. And I don't want to give away the whys or whats, but I loved this movie. Yeah, and again, my version has like nothing, so.
Is she rocking a mullet there?
Kind of, it's mullet-ish. It's very 80s hair. But yeah, no, this is, I'm stoked to have this.
Is it set in the 80s?
No, I don't think so.
It's modern?
I think it is set modern, yeah.
Okay.
And again, it's very avant-garde, it's very unique filmmaking, and you know, it's not for everybody. That's all I can say, but it was for me. I'm a huge fan, and I'm excited to have a more proper release version of this, so excellent. I just wonder what this would be one they ever put out in 4K. That's a day one for me, so.
Okay.
Sweet.
Shall we move on?
Yeah, actually, yeah, we'll move on. All right, I'll pull the next one out. Boom! Oh, I have it, but this is great. This is great.
Victor Crowley?
So this is the Hatchet 4, essentially. Victor Crowley. I watched this during Scarefest when most of these people were at Scarefest. I have a drunken movie night on my Instagram. On my Instagram stories, you can watch me get drunk and watch this movie and just chime in every so often. And it's awesome. This is like a throwback 80s horror, gore, over the top, and by this point he doesn't care about story or anything, but it's fun. It's got a great cast.
All I can think of is that
Mr. Crowley. Yes. Ozzy Osbourne, yep.
Yeah.
And this is of course by Adam Green.
What they done to you?
And of course you have my man Kane Hodder as Victor Crowley and a whole bunch of other people, which we'll tell you after I read this. Bear with me, everybody. Let's see if we can do this. Let me get some coughing out the way. All right. In 2007, over 40 people were brutally torn to pieces in Louisiana's Honey Island swamp. Over the past decade, lone survivor Andrews, who's Perry Sheen, claimed the local legend Victor Crowley, Kane Hodder, was responsible for the horrific massacre have been met with great controversy. But when a twist of fate puts him back at the scene of the tragedy, Crowley is mistakenly resurrected, and Andrew must face the bloodthirsty ghost from his past. Featuring Laura Ortiz from Holliston, The Hills Have Eyes remake, Dave Sheridan, Scary Movie, and Brian Quinn, True TV's Impractical Jokers, writer-director Adam Green's triumphant return to the helm of his beloved slasher series proudly assures all new horrifying journeys into the haunted, blood-drenched bayou. It comes with the cast commentary with writer-director Adam Green, actors Perry Sheen, Laura Ortiz, and Dave Sheridan, technical commentary with writer-director Adam Green, cinematographer John Michael Lasada, editor Matt Latham, and makeup effects artist Robert Pendergrass. Raising the Dead again, interview with Adam Green, behind the scenes teaser and trailer. This also stars Tiffany Shepis and Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp, and it's just awesome. I think there might be a surprise other person or two in here as well. And yeah, Bear McCreary. Bear McCreary did the music. I don't know how I missed that. My favorite composer.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I mean these movies, they're all big dumb fun. You like Friday the 13th movies, you want loving homages to Friday the 13th movies with Kane Hodder being even more of a brutal badass, you want to watch the Hatchet series. And I think this is a... Huh?
It's a okie dokie.
Yeah, and I think this is a worthy chapter in that series. You know, characters you kind of care about or don't care about, just being dumb, doing dumb things, getting destroyed in very ridiculous, brutal fashion with some great effects and just a good old time. It's a good like party movie too, good like drunken party movie if you just want to watch something crazy.
I think if I was the lone survivor, there's no way in hell you're getting me anywhere near a bayou again for the rest of my life.
The story did a really good job of working with that, I thought, actually. Yeah, so there is that, and again, this is one I do have, but you know what? I can trade it in somewhere for some credit, or I can give it to a friend. And here, Mary.
Uh-huh.
All right. Whew, I survived. All right, you do some talking.
All right. We got
shit.
The Reef.
I got this one too.
Pray that you drown first.
I haven't
Based
watched-
on a true story.
Yeah, I haven't watched this one yet, I don't think.
All right, so Aaron's back for you.
But I love shark
Sharky
movies.
goes rawr.
Oh, well, you showed the back and then you pulled away and you didn't really show the front.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, we're out of practice. I'm just letting you know. It's 3D!
Anyways.
All right.
What you can't see can eat you.
Oh.
Yeah. Though reminiscent of open water, I like the Reef better, more suspenseful and scarier. Ugh, I can't talk tonight.
I can't talk either. We picked a great night to do these videos.
Hey, that's all you, sweetheart.
Actually, all right, go ahead.
Fangoria. On the beautiful but shark-infested waters of Australia's Great Barrier Reef, ship delivery man Luke and his 4 hot, carefree friends sail a yacht through paradise. Along the way, their ship is torn open by sharp rocks and begins to sink, leaving passengers with a terrifying choice. Stay on board with a slim hope of rescue or swim 12 miles to the nearest island through a sea of bloodthirsty, unseen danger. When they enter the water, a relentless great white immediately follows their trail for a white-knuckle chase that will fill the waters with blood. From the director of the acclaimed monster hit Black Water comes a pulse-pounding, visually stunning thriller that never lets go up until the final heart-stopping scream. Let's see, special features. Shooting with sharks, making a featurette, and a trailer.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely have this. This is kind of sad, actually. I have all 3 of these movies, but at least Climax has features I don't have. I haven't gotten around to watching this one yet, though. But I do want to see it, because I do love me a good old shark film.
I'm a decent swimmer. I'm not sure I could do 12 miles even without the sharks.
Yeah, that seems very unlikely. And I'm looking at the pictures on the back. The friends don't look all that hot, but it's very tiny pictures, so who knows?
It is a very tiny picture.
The shark looks cuter. Hey, you know what? I guarantee it's better than 47 meters down, uncaged. It's gotta be.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, that's one of the worst shark films I've seen, probably. 47 meters down one. And I've seen a lot of bad shark films. Well, you know what? I shouldn't say that because there's some that I've forgotten about. I don't know. Sharkansas Women's Prison Massacre is pretty good. Trailer Park Shark's pretty great. Santa Jaws is pretty great. Yeah, this might be on the lower end.
All right.
I don't know if that's been long enough for the trailer. I'm giving it just a little bit longer in case. Some trailers are up to 3 minutes, so I try to pad with about 3 minutes of space in case the trailers run long. But yeah, again, I do want to see this. It's just kind of, bummer that I do have all 3 of these, but at least the next movie should be a version of something I don't have,
Well,
if not.
The Climax is technically a version you don't have.
Right, yeah, so I am
special
giving that some, and again, these are, I haven't seen The Reef, so I can't speak to it, but these seem like a really good pack of movies. And, it's like every 5 or 6 time that this happens, and usually it's like everything I don't have, with considering how much I have, pretty freaking amazing that it's so rare for them to give me all this stuff I have, so.
True.
And again, trade it in for credit, get some other stuff, it's all good. All right, let's see what the final film is. The special edition, I do not have it. I'm dreaming of a white doomsday.
Okay.
So is this like an alt-right power thing? It might be, who knows, let's see. Oh my God, hey, you know what? The package, they must not have designed it because it actually looks pretty good. I'm sorry to throw that shade, horror pack, but I've gotten on you a lot here lately, but this looks good. Yeah, it's a little, but I'm not gonna complain. This looks interesting.
Okay, well, you wanna show the people at home?
Okay, I'll show the people at home. So this is release number 42, as you can see, spine number. And we definitely have something, I don't even know what it is. It is a horror pack, limited edition. And it says, a psychological tour de force, says Decay Mag. We have from the writer-director, Mike Lombardo, The Stall and Long Pig, haven't seen him. And executive producer, Brian Keene, award-winning author of The Rising Ghoul. Comes what East Coast horror group called, the Gut Punch Holiday Film of the Year. I mean, who's East Coast horror group? Is that a Facebook group? I mean, the Gut Punch of a Holiday Film of the Year. White Doomsday is the story of Kelly Enoch,
Ink.
E-N-C-K. And her son Riley, weathering the end times in a bomb shelter amongst the ruin that was once the world. With Christmas Eve approaching and supplies and hope steadily declining, Kelly must make a horrifying decision that will cause her to find out just how far she would go for her child. Starring Hope Bickle, Damien Maffei, The Strangers Pray at Night, the bad one, on Haunt, and introducing Reeve Blasi as Riley. I'm Dreaming of a White Doomsday is a bleak, thoughtful, character-driven piece with an ending that will have you staggering out of the theater, says Jeff Strand, author of Sick House and Pressure. Okay, tight 71 minutes, so even if it's bad, that's good. We got another quote here. Among the very best and truly important apocalyptic films I've ever seen, says Edward Lee, author of The Big Head and City Infernal.
Apparently won a bunch of awards.
Yeah, these are all like small, like backwoods festivals. These aren't. No, I know this old trick. I've used this trick. You know, I mean, I can have a festival in my basement, and I can say, hey, this won your award, and you know, so it's not like it's not like there's like Cannes, Sundance, you know, Telluride, or even some of the. There's not even a trauma dance on here. I mean, come on.
Well, you keep moving it around, so I can't even read it.
I just look. There's not even a trauma dance. Anyways, all regions, no special features. I mean, it might be cool. It might be cool. I have no idea. But you know what? I don't have it. So
that's true.
There's that. And it's probably only been about 2 minutes since we started talking, so we should probably jam a little bit more here just in case the trailer's long, if I can find the trailer.
All in all, that makes what, 1.5?
Yeah, 1.5 this time. But again, I'm not going to knock them because that is kind of the fun. And again, it's like when we did the mystery toy video things, you know, it's like it's the gamble. Sometimes you're going to lose, and 95% of the time I'm winning out of horror pack. Yeah. So I'm not really going to complain about that. Oh, they have the key grip in the credit block. Props because I love my grips. You know, being a key grip was one of my proudest jobs I ever had. But also, they put the key grip in the credit block. All right.
Good news, they put your name in the credit block. Bad news, they put your name in the credit block.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying it doesn't always mean disaster, but it's not typically a good sign for a movie. Again, I'm a little sick, so I'm being a little bit more snarky than I might normally be. I'm sorry. I know, love and affection.
So do you wait until next Christmas before you watch it?
I guess. Yeah, sure. I'll forget about it by then. Maybe we'll put this on the drunken movie night agenda for Merry Christmas.
Oh hell no!
All right, that should be enough time for that. So again, overall, if I didn't have the collection I did, this is a fantastic horror pack. But with my collection, it's definitely underwhelming for me. But I am very excited to get some cool special features for this movie because it's definitely something I'm going to watch time and again throughout my life. So that's easily the best pick out of here. Mary, what's your favorite out of here?
Not that I won't watch any of them, apparently, but probably Climax.
Yeah, just because you'll at least like that dance scene. That's a good point. All right, well there you go. How do you all feel? Did you get this horror pack? Which one's your favorite? Are you a fan of Gaspar Noé? What's your favorite Gaspar Noé's film? Since I've seen Climax, what do I need to see next?
Are we even saying his name right?
I'm pretty sure, because I immediately started watching a bunch of interviews. Like, that's always a good sign, too. Like, I need to know more about this filmmaker.
Okay.
You know, so, but you can definitely correct me if I'm wrong, please, by all means. He definitely deserves me pronouncing his name correctly. And, but let us know, what did you think about it? Have you seen these? Which is your favorite? All that kind of stuff. Geek out with us in the comments. We do love to hear what you have to say. If you want to see my actual review of Climax, as well as a lot of other reviews, especially a lot of horror movie reviews, you want to check out my Patreon. I do like about 3 movie reviews a week over there. So, and Climax was one of them a couple of weeks ago. Recently, I've done It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. I did The Gallows Act 2. That may have been a clue. Things like that. So you can definitely check that out if you want by looking up TheEricButts using the link in the description below. You can also click the thumbs up button, give us the good old thumb of encouragement, as we do love to be encouraged. You can check out the Stardust app for more movie reviews, 30 seconds, all that stuff. Same deal, EricButts, the blah, blah, blah. Okay, I gotta go rest my voice, so we're gonna get out of here so we can open up some more stuff. I'll see you all later.